Welcome back to another episode of the FM22 Journeyman Save with the Samson Paul, and we start with the Euro Cup 2 conference first knockout round. So we'll do the draw. Who is there? Brucey Morgan Gladbach, that's tasty. You see a lot of obviously Besiktas and Galatasaray, and it's Celtic. Who else is it? That's PAOQ. I know that obviously I think Europa League teams get put into the second knockout round as well. So yeah, we need to get through this. So I think we dodged two big sides there. Lan, that'd be interesting. Lan, I think they're pretty rich. I would take that. That's interesting. Turkey versus Greece. It should be a bit spicy that. So yeah, that's interesting. They're the team we'll be playing. The third in the Super League, a good team. Yeah, look forward to it. Plenty of players. They got some high value players, to be fair, like 16 to 26 million. 30 caps for Turkey. I mean, that's going to be a tough game. You can tell they got really, really good players. I mean, they're all £1 million players. Obviously, ours are all £1 million players, but a lot of them are loanies. Yeah, it's going to be even Stevens, I would say. Obviously, they're quite a big club, a bigger club than us at AEK Athens. They're probably a 3.5 star reputation compared to ours. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So 2 games a day in today's episode. Sivasspor, second place, and Fenerbahce, who've offered us a job or a job interview. So a bit of a grudge match. But yeah, massive game against Sivasspor because we need to close that gap. So a win is a must. And obviously then Fenerbahce, a big club. We want to show them that we're better than them. And we need to keep on trying to chase down Galatasaray. Off camera. It's been a bit funny because obviously I did a World Cup draw and the Euro Cup 2 draw at some stage. The fixtures are absolutely mental. Like the 1-0 loss against Bilbao and this Cup game, I just played a second side with no subs and we did alright. But as you can see, we've done well in the league and the Cup. We're just getting 1-0 wins. We're keeping clean sheets when we're actually putting out a good team. So yeah, not so bad. We'll dive into today's game. It's going to be the usual Turgut, Arol, Fezzi, Mustafa. I think Mustafi. Yeah, Amari's quite tired at the moment. Karabali, Sousa, Thompson, Scott, Julius Caesar, Fazla, and Hayati. Fazli, he's improving horrifically well. Off the ball 18. He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be Troy Cortista. I think best suited. Julius Caesar, obviously. Oh my goodness, the development is unbelievable with these players. Scott's doing really well himself as well at the age of 21. And Hayata, he's starting to score a few more goals in the league now. It's not really his fault, to be fair. He's been playing all the time, so we're trying to look after his body. So yeah, we're down into this game, and this is a massive game. I say it every time, but this is huge. I feel like if we win, it means like we're kind of like letting people know that we're in for the title. But I think if we lose, it just means we are a little bit off the pace, and we're a good side, but we're not consistent enough when it matters. So yeah, a lot on this game. So when I just mess about with this, I just hate it. And I'm going to drag this down because I had that stupid pointless cup game last. So yeah, sometimes I just can't handle watching a game for no reason. Anyway, we start off positive. I might drop that down to balanced in a minute. I probably will, but we'll just see now. We are dominating slightly, so I want to keep it like that. Yeah, absolutely love this team. As the first highlight is a Scott free kick. He goes near post to Fazil, who's just developing so well now. I'm absolutely loving it. Ooh, a bit of a nasty tackle, but doesn't actually connect, so we find Scott. Can he do anything? He's very good at creating space at high flare. Julius Caesar, can he find anyone again? He just gave him back to him. Nice, brilliant. I think he's trying to get some sort of penalty, but that wasn't going to happen. It looks like they could maybe counter-attack themselves. They're trying to play out. We'll see how this goes. A bit of a weird highlight, to be honest. They go long, and we should retain that possession quite nicely. Can roll San, who's, to be honest, playing really well at right back, even though that's definitely not his position. Hayata to Julius Caesar. Thompson back to Hayata, and he does score again. They're going to check. He was offside at some stage, but I think he came back and bent his run, and I'm pretty sure that's going to stand. I really hope it does, now that I've said it. Goal awarded? It is goal awarded. Let's just check. I need to try and maybe check these a bit. It's really good hold-up play. It's like a Berbatov-esque touch. And yeah, I think he goes offside. He bends it. He just bends the run perfectly. Nice. and that was on his left foot. He is right-footed, but it's nice to see that he can take an opportunity on his left. So there's 10 minutes left before half-time, and it looks like we might have another opportunity here as Sousa, who's been just rock solid as that half-back. The perfect role, doesn't do much, like goals and assist-wise, as Hayata follows in the rebound to make it 2-0. And this is a statement, I would say. This is a really good performance. He's just like that, doesn't make mistakes. Defensively, we seem to be doing so much better, and that's because we've got someone who's replaced Barak perfectly well. Sadly for him, I feel like there might be a better player coming in, but the Mexican's going to have to battle him to get him my reassurances in that position, because I think it's very, very important in this like attacking type of style of play. Because even Thompson, I think Thompson is totally fine with this league. I really enjoy what he's doing, but you could upgrade on him quite nicely. He's physically quite immobile and slow and weak, but on the ball he is very, very good. As Karabali, he's a good left back, to be fair. Really, really pleased with him. Roll San on this right hand side, so I just click space. Can we get another goal just before half time? Julio Cesar, can he put through Hayata? He's onside. The defence was shambles. He's passed it to Karabali. Cross goal, and there's Scott. He doesn't score too many because of he's not very natural at it, but yeah, he's got himself a goal there. 3-0 at half time. Let's make sure we stay on top in the second half. Our XG is 2.5. We've smashed them. I think this says a lot about our team and where we could go this season in the league. If we just string the results together. Look at the performances here. Like Turget's on 6.9 because he's had nothing to do. This is huge. And yeah, this second half might be a little bit slow, but we're still chipping away on the XG. Absolutely thrilled with this result so far. I think what we'll do is we've got Fenerbahce in a couple of days. We'll make sure we can get at least some of our players back here. Let's get this on. And Karabali for Rumbles, Robles, who's like a really, really decent option as a left back as well. As they go along, Hayata's just put Julio Cesar through. Is he going to score? I'm not confident. Yeah, you never look confident. As that obviously means we're going to win the game. It's been a really solid performance, like over the moon with that. We got Fenerbahce next, and it just means that we need to win that game just to make this result even better. Fenerbahce, 3.5-star reputation, a massive club. They pay like £70,000 a week for their players. So I did look at the club for like 2 minutes, and I just thought, no, I'm not going to have the interview. I've just built something here now, especially with the youth intake. We've had the youth preview, which I'll show you after this. I realised it looks like the same as last time, so we'll see. Different positions though, so that's good. It's never nice when you get a goalie with an A though, is it, really? Let's be honest. But he could be the backup player for our main goalie here, so yeah, it could be good. As we're just going to play out the last few seconds here, yeah, it's just going to be one of those end of game highlights, is it? As we mop up well, Mustafa. No mistakes, please. Keep the clean sheet again. Let's keep that going. As they're just going to battle midfield. But yeah, I think it's like an A for the goalie, an A for a centre-back and wing-backs, or maybe like a B for wing-backs, and then that's it. It drops off pretty bad, but I don't mind that. Really good victory. We'll jump to there now, so just stay with me. And yeah, we're 1 point behind second place. Galatasaray still might have that lead, probably will, because they're on serious form, but we know that they do have a little bit of bottled DNA in them. Let's have a little look at the youth candidates here. So yeah, A for goalie. It says excellent. I think that changes very, very badly, but centre backs A, wing is B, defence mid C. Okay, so it's not full backs, but yeah, it's not too bad. Wingers is a bit of a shame, but a lot of wingers can be trained for like attack mids or strikers if they're good enough. So yeah, that's that. Okay, well that's really good. I think what we'll do is we'll see what Galatasaray do when we jump to the next game, and we'll be taking on Fenerbahce. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the beginning of the next game. Just before we play Fenerbahce, Galatasaray did win, so they're 6 points clear again, or like 7. But yeah, look at Turget. He's actually labelled a wonder kid, I've just noticed. His position is now 10. His one-on-ones are 12. So yeah, I mean, that position, as soon as it hits 11, that's like good enough for this level, I think. Obviously not the best, but when you got handling 17, reflexes 16, they are definitely massive factors for goalies. Yeah, we're 6 points behind Galatasaray. What's it run like? We got obviously Fenerbahce. I think we have We play each other soon, yeah. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Anyway, today's game, Fenerbahce, we must win. Focus on ourselves. We get Amari in. Giles Amari, I think maybe, yeah, he's developing okay. I think we'll keep the same team. We're just looking over a few things. Yeah, we'll keep the same. The last 5 games, people have been on absolute fire. Mustafa's been incredible. So yeah, a bit of a miss that he can't play this game. But, I back Amari and we've got a good squad. That's why I don't mind subbing so much. We've got really good, strong bench. As the first highlight, it's quite early on. We'll see what happens with it. Thompson to Fazley, who I'm becoming a fan of more and more every time. With the World Cup, obviously my reputation is like just under 3 stars. I'm going to be playing in a 5-star competition next summer. Like how much Scots, I think, is handball. How much like of a boost will that do if it's like I get through the group stage as well? Like, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I got my badge gonna be completed in like 2 weeks. That'll probably boost me up a bit as we get a penalty. This is gonna be huge. I don't know who's gonna take it. Is it Julius Caesar? I think he's got penalty 12, so I think he's by far the best. But Barak was a legend, wasn't he? But anyway, Julius Caesar puts it right in the top bins, and he just claps himself because he realises, wow, that was good. 13 goals this season for a new signing who's not playing as a striker. I think he's had 2 games up there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, as that takes a 2nd place for the time being, purely because we're just going ahead so quickly. But Sivasspor probably won't slip up for a couple of games, as this on set pieces. Yeah, we just need to focus on ourselves for a while, and I'm sure Galatasaray will slip up. But anyway, Irol's got a yellow card. It's a dangerous free kick against us. Fenerbahce goes short. They do a long shot, and he's offside, surely. They are going to check. I didn't know if he was offside, but he just looked miles off when he scored that, and it was more of a shot going wayward, and he just tapped it in. It better not be a goal. It's disallowed, thank goodness. We've gotten away with one there. Our fans celebrating in their face. Julio Cesar, man, beautiful. Do you just like looking at someone's stats when they go up? Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing, isn't it? It's just numbers, but yeah, beautiful. Our XG is incredible. We have had a penalty, of course. What's going on here? How hasn't that gone in? That is mental. I think we're playing really well. We just need to. Fenerbahce are a good side. They start off slow. They got good players. You're going to have good players no matter what when you spend like 60, 70, 50, all that money on players. I mean, our best players on like 12 grand basically. Hayata being put through. I was going to say, does he score? Fazil puts a wicked ball in, and Hayata, that is so good to finish like that. Unbelievable on his weaker side as well. What a goal. Fazil, like that little trio there. Fazil goes, go on lad, get your flipping legs on there, and he smashes it near post. Goalie, no chance. Absolutely no chance. He's saving that. And Hayata's really starting to catch up the goal scoring there in the league now. He's got plenty already this season, but yeah, he wants to have the golden boot again in the league. And I don't blame him. I can't believe he's not had a call up for Turkey. I think Turkey have very, very good players and very good regens and stuff. So they head over. But you'd think they would get a cap for him. Crazy. I was scared that maybe I could have been the Turkey manager, but Wales offered me the job, so I'm so glad I took the Wales job anyway. As it looks like we're doing just enough. I don't want to get too confident because they are a good side at the end of the day. Kaplan always does a solid job when he comes on, and Yilmaz, 34 years of age, still reliable. He might get the odd yellow / red. Besiktas are winning 2-0. Galatasaray have just scored to go ahead, which is, it's no point getting too downhearted about that as Yilmaz smashes within to make it 3-0. We can just focus on ourselves. There's plenty of the season left for multiple slip-ups, including ourselves, so the more we win, the better it is. And our clean sheet ratio, especially in the league, has been really good. I think it's like, well, it's a lot anyway. Anyway, Karabali's knackered, and he flies up that wing, so I do not want him ripping off his legs, trying to get it onto a loose ball when there's like a couple of minutes left to play. And there, what a win again. Like 2 good sides, and yeah, we are still third, but we are pulling away. The 3 of us, it's a 3-horse race, I would say, or 2 horses chasing down Galatasaray. But I think, yeah, that is, you can see where it's shaping up. Besiktas and Fenerbahce, they're scary clubs to be behind you as well, to be fair, as Karabali's out with a gashed leg. Anyway, he is. Yeah, I'm starting to really like him. He's got decent stats and stuff, but yeah, his actual numbers are improving drastically. I'll come back probably a little bit later than usual. As the game saves, nice. Enjoy this. But I think we'll check the schedule now. Huh? I thought something was off. Last time we saw was wasn't it managerless Galatasaray beaten by. Oh my goodness! What on earth has happened here? The manager's just left, isn't he? Left manager role. Oh wow, date left. 6 years. Okay, he's just left now, isn't he? I don't know how long he's been there. Duration at team, it's just a blank. He's just gone to Leipzig. He's just done the Leipzig jump. Oh my goodness me. Galatasaray to Leipzig. I mean, I don't really blame him, but they've lost 2-1. So they're three. Okay, that's it. There's 3 points in it. So they've slipped up already. That is crazy. I'm I don't want it, but I'm gonna see. I reckon Galatasaray may. I'm not going to, so don't worry. But they might offer me the job. Maybe. I mean, I'm bigging myself up a little bit. Galatasaray out of nowhere. I mean, I've built too much here. They've got such a good team, haven't they? Like their top player, how much is he on? 74 grand a week. Oh wow. There was a big gap between money and so that in their schedule. They're in the Euro Cup 2 themselves, like we know. They've obviously been booted out of the Europa League. They got a real good chance of winning that. That is crazy. They've been on a mad one, really. But that is quite weak. What do they do in their group? They just missed out. I mean, that's a bit getting. Oh, that's mental. That's absolutely crazy. All right, well, we'll leave it there. I'll just check before and see what the games are. Okay, we got Brazil and Chile. Nice. Schedule. I think it's going to be really busy. I might come back. I might come back for like this area, and we'll see. I'll catch up on the league. We've watched a lot of games, I think, this season. So yeah, it's going to be a big jump. It's going to be a crazy January window. I think it's going to be absolutely mental. So yeah, make sure you watch the next episode, and I'll see you guys next time.